Welcome back to this episode of Exotic Industries. We now have these central processing units. I almost wanted to call them computers, or I guess you could abbreviate that to CPUs. And now I want to also get rid of some trash that I still have in my inventory. Maybe keep these advanced circuits, but also there are still other things that I might get rid of. I might try to get some of these radars. Now I have a full stack, I think. I'm not sure. Okay, no. Thought the stack size would be 10, but it's probably 50. Want to look at the electricity grid. I guess since the steam engines are still running at night, I should probably increase the amount of accumulators that I have. And also I might want to get rid of some stuff, and I will just put it here for now. I might put it somewhere else later. Don't really need that steam engine right now. Okay, now I will take the car. Possibly fetch some of those power poles and then maybe just build more accumulators there. That should be enough for a while. I hope I can get through down here. That seems to be alright. And now I guess I will have to build this by running forth and back. And then I will just copy the whole thing, except if I already have something like that. I guess this is the correct blueprint. Okay, now I can just go up again. Just holding the click button. And it will build the things in the correct places. And now I will just continue with the accumulators. Not sure how many there are per column. Probably something like 30. Might just measure this out. $36. That's a good number. And I guess they will start charging immediately. Since it's still daytime and the sun hasn't gone down. And I want to use as much of the energy as I can. I guess now I have to do this first. Otherwise, the accumulators wouldn't get any energy. Okay, I'm out of accumulators, but I can still build the next column of power poles while going up. And this might now lead to me not having as much pollution and possibly not having to turn on the steam engines at night. I will look at the pollution graph. This might only react a lot later. So this is the boilers. I don't know. I guess they have gone up in the recent time, and maybe they will go down in the next minutes and hours. And the pollution cloud is still good. Okay, now I should plan out what to do with the CPUs. For that I will just use the factory search, or this what can I do with it mod. And this is just electronic parts. I guess I will check whether I have any of those things nearby. I thought this was insulated wire, but it's probably some mechanical parts. So I have the red circuit and the central processing unit nearby. I will need the batteries, they are there. And then the insulated wire. Research is still a lot planned. Okay, the insulated wire is there. And I am making a few of those flying robot frames already, that's good. So I will use this technique to get the insulated wire down. Not sure if that's the best way to do things. Maybe I should do that a bit further to the left. But I could also just fix that later if I really need to save space. Not sure where they are. These ones. Electronic parts. Didn't really look up what they can do. I will do that right away. Okay, they are used in quite a few things, none of which I can actually do at the moment, but I will already produce them just to have them available when I need them. Not sure if I need the insulated wire for the cables. Doesn't seem so. So maybe I will just throw the insulated wire into this machine. Or into both machines. And now I will need the red circuits. Might actually pretend that there will be more of these factories. Then I will just continue this pattern. And back here I will split the red circuits. And then the batteries as well. Okay, they are there. Didn't look at the ratios. Definitely needs more batteries and advanced circuits, so I will just have multiple inserters per machine. And then that should be good. Okay, that's also an achievement or milestone. And I guess I will throw these electronic parts on a belt next to these CPUs. And on the upper side there. Okay. Now I don't really know what to do next, but I will probably find some interesting ideas. For instance, it might be nice to just produce blue inserters. And I might do that next to these machines. I do have the yellow inserters on the bus, so that makes sense. And there are high capacity inserters, which I might do next. And stack size 150 plus 1. That's a lot more than I can do with normal inserters. I will have to see how they do. Okay, iron plates and green circuits, as well as inserters. So I think I will use this technique here. And I see now that I did a mishap. I didn't continue these lines. So these electronic parts actually need to go somewhere else. There. And also this. Yeah, there needs to be a tunnel. And now this should be a bit better. What else? I guess iron plates and green circuits. I'm not really sure. Okay, the iron plates seem to be here. I guess the placement of this insulated wire might just change completely. Might just have it on this layer next to the iron plates. Guess I don't have any insulated wire left in on the bus there, so I need to probably change that a bit. I will just totally remove this again. And now I need to think about how to build this. I think it was just like that. And now I can just throw some things away. The insulated wire that I picked up needs to go in here. And the output will just go in the output. More iron plates and more green circuits. Might just get them in both on the right side, and then I will check if I need these inserters for anything else. Long-handed inserters, but I don't think I will actually use them for anything. They are also not ingredients in any other recipe. Okay, I think I want to go the easy way, which is a bit ugly, but I'll just go with it and steal the green circuits from here. Might also just have the green circuits come in from the left. Might be a bit cleaner. It's always nice when the outputs are going to the right, in the direction of the bus. That's also an advancement or milestone. And I'll just have 4 stacks for now. Also, I might pick some of them up, since I don't have many inserters left on me. Okay, I want to check what I can do with these inserters. There was this big inserter, there's filter and stack inserters, and the heavy construction bot and a loader. Guess the loader should be part of Exotic Industries and not just an extra mod. Okay, now I will get these electric engine units and steel beams. I wonder if they are already down here somewhere. They should be coming to the accumulators, but I don't really want to steal those. Maybe I need to increase the amount of steel beams that I'm producing, so there might not be any new shiny toys for me in this episode. However, I will take some stuff with me that I can put into certain machines or places, while I will go to the left. And I will pretend that I want to build the heavy capacity inserter here. Seems a bit like the bulk inserter, but maybe it's just a very, yeah, I mean, the newly renamed stack inserter that is now the bulk inserter in the expansion. I guess it cannot insert stacks on the belt. Okay, the gold ingots will go to the crushed gold factory. Just looking at all the things to see if there's anything wrong or if I might put something in there. Also, the copper cable is not that much. Might have to produce more of that. That's because the copper plates are low. Good to know. So copper plates and steel production is something I need to deal with. Crushed iron, I think that's going in this mixer. Then the slag will be put onto this belt. Steel ingot can just be put in here. Do I have better steel production options? I need to check what I might do instead. Steel ingot. So I could use molten steel. But I can't yet make molten steel in a good way. That would be a good option with molten iron and crushed coal coke. And this is only available in the computer age. So I guess I will have to wait for that. And in the meantime, maybe just increase the amount of production I can do. I might use electric furnaces here. I guess they would cause less pollution. That's what I'm saying while killing trees. I have to check the speed. Crafting speed 2, crafting speed 2. So the only difference is the kind of energy consumption. So I guess the crushed iron doesn't go far enough. And there are 2 belts of them. Maybe I just have to crush more iron and maybe do that more with the electric version. I don't think there's a next crusher already. And I don't even have automated crusher production, I guess. Don't see anything from the sky. Maybe that's something I need to do. Let me just pretend that I'm building the crusher. And then I will place a ghost right about there. I might move the whatever it's called, mass inserter, high capacity inserter. I wonder what this is. This looks a bit like 2 different things, but it might be one thing. Might also move the sulfuric acid pipe. Then I can get one more of those crushers in. Hope I can have modules soon. And I might just use the new inserters. Blue inserters. I guess one would be enough per machine. And then I will throw this on that side. And I will try to go around this area. Might need more underground belts. And I might have to find a difficult way through here. And I only had one underground belt left. Luckily, I can get those fairly close by. Okay, let's throw these miners back in there so they don't produce many more. And then can go through here and over there. This should work. And I'll just throw the crushed iron in there. And so I don't forget it next time, I will just fetch some belts. Now I have 1000 again. I guess that's good. And this would be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching so far. Until next time.